Hi, I'm Nicholeen Peck, and I teach parenting all over the world, as well as communications, relationships, and self-government. In this video, we're going to talk about how to teach a child to take care of things. In this video, we're going to be talking about taking personal responsibility for things, and I'm going to share with you 5 principles that you can utilize with your child to help them choose to take care of their things. Principle number 1 is not meant to be offensive. I just have to say that right at the front, but you have to set the example, which means you've got to take care of your things. Your children learn to take care of things from you. Now, I know there's some people that are very careful, that have very careless children. That can happen, but in most cases, I have noticed that children are as careful and as conscientious as their parents are most of the time. So make sure that you are making a habit of showing your children how careful you are for things, that you're not just tossing things around and going, oh, well, I can buy a new one. You are showing that you actually value some of the possessions enough to take care of them. In fact, you might want to even show your child something that you have kept from your childhood or from an ancestor, something that has been around for a long time that everybody has cared for, so that they can see when we take care of our things, they can last forever sometimes. This is super motivating. It gives them a vision of why they might want to learn to care for their things. Principle number 2. Teach your children that they at some point will have to buy all of their own things. So in our family, we decided as husband and wife that our children would get the opportunity to buy all of their own things starting at the age of 12. Now, this doesn't mean that we wouldn't pay for dance class or soccer or, some vital things. And obviously we're going to pay for food and shelter, but our children would get the opportunity to buy their own clothes, their own shoes, and any gifts or souvenirs. If we traveled places, they would want to have money on hand. So that means that we had to give them opportunities to earn money. I have other videos about that you can check out if you're interested in that after this video. But the beauty of giving them that opportunity to earn their own money and to have to pay for their own things is all of a sudden they wanted to take care of their things. They wanted to take care of their socks and not lose them and not get holes in them all the time, because guess who was going to be buying more socks? Them. Now I gotta let you in on a little secret, and that is that, come birthdays and Christmas and holidays where they usually get gifts, they might say for some of their gifts like, hey, I would really like some new socks, or I would really like a new pair of jeans. And of course we would give them those things as a gift, but they knew then those were their gifts. Instead of picking some other toy or something, they were picking something that they really needed, which then also helped them understand the value of those things that they had and that had been provided for them in their lives. So giving your children the opportunity to buy their own things can increase their appreciation of all things. Principle number 3 is work. Good, hard work. I know that many parents say, I want my child to have a good work ethic. But then when I get into their homes, teaching them self-government, helping them with some of the behavioral problems, and I suggest doing work for things, they don't actually have that work as a habit on a regular basis. In fact, many families are not giving their children very many chores at all. So working is super important. Make sure that your children are working alone, but also that they're working with you. You working with them teaches them the value of work. This also helps them understand the value of everything that they have around them. If you have a yard, do yard work, grow gardens, use that food, can the food, cook with the food, show them the value of that work. When they see the value of work, they will also recognize the value of their possessions. Before I get to my next principles and the bonus principle that I just thought of right now for you, subscribe to this channel. You are not going to want to miss all the videos that come out on here every single day. Click subscribe now. The next principle is the principle of following instructions. So you're the adult, you're the parent. Your role is to teach and instruct and train that child. The child is a learner, that's their role. So that means that they need to have the basic of all skills for their success in this phase of life, which is how to follow instructions. Now, in my Teaching Self-Government Parenting Training course, I actually teach 4 basic skills that we want to teach to our children. These 4 basic skills take care of 99% of all the behavioral problems. The first of those 4 basic skills is following instructions. To follow an instruction, you look at the person, keep a calm face, voice, and body, say okay or ask to disagree appropriately, do the task immediately, and then check back. So what if your child already knew this skill? This is golden. Seriously golden. When people teach this to their children, they're like, oh, I never knew that we didn't have to have the whining and the talking back and all of that stuff. The 4 basic skills takes care of all of those things, and they actually do what they've been told to do. So when you give your child an instruction, they should look at you, keep a calm face, voice, and body, and say, okay, and then go off to do whatever it is. Come back and say, Mom, I did that. Is there anything else? And then at that point, don't forget to praise them, because you should praise your children 6 to 10 times for every 1 time that you correct them. Principle number 5 is low tolerances. So we need low tolerances and high standards. So this means that you will not tolerate when a person does not do what they've been told to do. If they don't follow instructions, you're going to correct them. We also need to have high standards. This means that because we've taught someone how to take care of a certain thing, that means we've given them an instruction for how to care for that thing, that standard is being held. That is a high standard that they are expected to follow through with. Now, hopefully, like I mentioned at the beginning, you are also keeping your standards really high and taking care of your belongings like your home, car, everything else as well. Are you ready for the bonus? Here's the bonus. If you want your child to take care of their things, what I've found is that usually they need less things. This is true. We give our children so many things. Our culture and societies right now are so very affluent that our children truly have too much. And if they have too much, they're not going to care about any of it. It takes too much energy to manage it all. So if we want them to have the right amount of energy and to have the desire to manage and care for the things that they have, we've got to make sure that they appreciate those things by getting rid of some of the other things that are getting in the way. So sit down with your child and do some good old-fashioned de-junking. Decide what goes. Make sure that there's a place for everything and it's not too cluttery, and then your child will have this feeling of pride for their space and their things, and they will do a much better job at taking care of it. If you've liked this video, be sure to let me know, and I've got another video for you. It's a full class. I know you're gonna love it. It's called The Expectation Trap versus the Cycle for Success. Click on that link now, and I will see you there.